It felt like it was yesterday almost.
Just yesterday, the barbershop talk got heavy. Antoine Floyd's clients at West 13th Barbershop had a front row seat to what was unfolding in Sanford.
The church over there, that was what it was all coming in in bus loads.
Floyd watched the moment the small city of Sanford was thrust into the spotlight. Overnight, the names George Zimmerman and Trayvon Martin were a part of national discussion.
We fed up, can't take it no more.
It was kind of amazing, to see, little Sanford, get put on the map like that.
17-year-old Trayvon Martin was shot and killed by neighborhood watchman George Zimmerman in 2012. Martin was walking back to his father's fiance's home. Several weeks and protests later, Zimmerman was arrested for the shooting. He was ultimately found not guilty in Martin's murder. A jury was convinced Zimmerman had acted in self-defense.
I was convinced that this jury would come back with a guilty verdict just based on the facts. And when they did not, I had to look deeper.
Natalie Jackson was a part of the team that represented the Martin family. She says the verdict not only shifted something in her, but the world.
We really kind of had a dialogue on race and like where the country stands on race. So, and I believe that Trayvon Martin's case sparked that dialogue.
The hashtag Black Lives Matter was first posted on Twitter the day Zimmerman was acquitted. The simple hashtag sparked a movement.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
The new civil rights movement.
The country wrestles with the Stand Your Ground law 10 years later. The criminal defense in Florida gives some legal protections to people who use deadly force if they feel threatened.
Zimmerman Trayvon hit, and everyone got and misunderstood what, quote, stand your ground is.
Attorney Mark O'Mara argued it was self-defense when he represented George Zimmerman, saying it wasn't a stand your ground case because evidence showed Martin was on top of Zimmerman during their fight. To be a stand your ground case, the two would have been standing. O'Mara believes the confusion about the law and the case has led to concerning fallout.
If you read something about this case over the past 10 years and thought, oh, okay, I can do that too, or I'm protected almost no matter what I do, then that's what leads to an increase in gun deaths that we're seeing.
The U.S. Commission on Civil Rights started looking into the law after the case. A report published in 2020 found the odds a white on black homicide being found justified is 281% greater than the odds a white on white homicide is found justified. Those statistics have pushed some people to call for change. Florida State Senator Chevron Jones introduced a bill this year called the Self-Defense Restoration Act, which would effectively repeal the Stand Your Ground law. The bill, though, has barely been touched this legislative session, set to wrap in March.
The policy changes that came out of Trayvon, there really was none that came out of Trayvon. So stand your ground still remained the law.
Randy Hildreth, Fox 35 News. Randy Hildreth, Fox 13 News.